Yeah, so Struttin is basically broken up into the intro, and then there's different versions of the chorus. Actually, 3 different versions of the chorus, and then 2 different versions of the verse, and then just the outro. So it's actually a pretty straightforward song. So I'll play through each one, and then in the video I'll write out the chords over the notes I'm playing, so I don't have to say it and take up more time that way. Okay, so start with the intro. Okay, this is what it sounds like. Okay, so this is the chord here. Okay, and then. And you'll notice that at the last 2 over here, I'm not actually barring all 4 strings here. I'm barring just the top 3 strings. That way my hand doesn't get so tired, you know. Okay. Okay, so now we go into the chorus. The beginning of the chorus always sounds like this. Okay. And there's 3 different choruses. I'll call them chorus original, chorus 1, and chorus 2. Alright, so I'll play through a chorus original for you first. So it goes like this. Okay. Alright, so let's see. Chorus original. The beginning is the same thing as the intro, except you add in the alternating bass. That goes like this. Okay, so let me play that part for you. And this is where it gets different. Alright, you go back to this chord here. And you put down your middle finger on the 3rd fret. So it goes. The syncopation is a little weird, so you have to get used to that. So you'll notice here I'm barring 4 strings, the bottom 4 strings on the 7th fret with my ring finger. And then, oops. See, for this part I'm going between 2 chords. Alright, this one. Alright, so it goes. And goes back to this thing. And then that's it. And you just play that on the A string. So I'll play the whole chorus original for you. So it goes like this. Okay, and then that leads into chorus 1. And chorus 1 only occurs 1 time in the whole song, which is kind of a shame because I like that. That's kind of my favorite part of the song. So it goes like this. Okay. So the beginning is the same again, like this. And then where it gets different is this part. Alright. Sliding this same shape up. see, from here to this chord, I'm just flattening out my ring finger like that. And then open E and open B. And then this chord here. Basically, I'm playing, Tommy holds it like this. I mean, I could do that too, but for me it's not as consistent, so I hold it with like the joint of my middle finger here. I'm borrowing the top, the two bass strings with my middle finger. Playing the melody on the two high strings. I'm just lifting up my pinky and ring fingers like that. So it goes. See that? And during this whole time, you know, you're still doing the same alternating bass pattern. Okay, so. See, what do we have so far? It goes. Okay, so we got up to this part. So first you're playing open strings, the middle four strings. So D, not D, A, D, G, and B. So. Barring with your index on the 3rd fret, the two highest strings. Then you slide up to here, and pulling off with your pinky on the 9th fret. So it goes like this. This shape here. Same shape, slide back 2 frets, and then bar on the 2nd fret here, and then open, and then same thing. Okay, so that was chorus 1. Okay? Now go into chorus 2. Chorus 2 is always the one that leads into the verse, so it goes like this. Okay, so up to there, it's the exact same thing as chorus 1, but then you add on this part. Okay, maybe you could call that a bridge or something, but to me it's just more compact, you know, less, it's just, I just call it chorus 2. So I'll play it again. Okay, so that's chorus 2 there. I won't repeat the part that's the same as chorus original. I'll just go into this thing. So this is the same shape that you saw in chorus 1. And then, but for this part, you lift up your index finger, it sounds like this, and then you also lift up your palm so it's not muted. So it goes. Then you go into this shape again. Open, and then this one. So it's open on the bass string, and then you're playing the 4th fret on the D string. Alright, and then slide your pinky up 1 fret, and then put your index down on the 2nd fret of the bass string. And you just slide that up, and then you go like this. Slide that up to slide your ring finger, same shape, up to the 8th fret. Okay, here. You're hammering on with your ring finger, barring across the 10th fret with your index. That's the end of chorus 2, and that leads into the verse 1. Okay, so this is what verse 1 sounds like. Oops, I messed that up. So it goes. Okay, that's verse 1. So the verses, they always start with this sound, something like that, you know. That's how you know that's the verse. Okay, so this, I'll play that really slowly. Okay. Notice that in between I play it like an open chord here. And you slide up to here. I'm barring the D, G, and B with my index, and then playing the bass on the 5th fret, same fret with my thumb. So, whoops. Hammering on to the 6th fret on the B, and then the 7th fret on the G. And then back to this chord. And then here. So it's this. You're sliding 1 fret up like this. Putting your pinky down on the 5th fret of the G. So and then sliding up to this shape here. And then see this shape, and then I take off my pinky, and then I bar across the top 3 strings with my index. Playing the open E here when I lift off my pinky. Okay, so that's verse 1. And then this is verse 2. It's just kind of obviously it's just a different variation. Okay, so it goes like this. The first part is the same. Except this time you emphasize more on the rhythm, whereas the first one you want to hear the melody more. So the first one sounded like this, and then the beginning of this verse 2 sounds like this. Okay, and it goes back to this shape again. into this here. Play that again. And then you go back to chorus 2, which it's the exact same thing that we played before, chorus 2, so it sounds like... Now we go into what I call verse 3 and 4. So this is verse 3 here. Okay, notice that it's the same as the other verses, but this part's a little different. Okay, so it's the same shape as before. You're doing that slide up and then playing an open chord, and then this chord. So this and then playing the melody on top of it. So it goes. Oops, I'm making a lot of mistakes now. So, and then here I'm bending with my middle finger on the 6th fret of the B string. And then playing the this D note on the 7th fret of the G. So, and then you go like, I don't know how to explain that, so it just goes. And then you just play. So basically that's verse 3, what I call verse 3. And then you play, now you go into verse 4. So I'll just play for you what it sounds like. Okay. So you'll notice that the beginning is the same again. And then same. Now halfway through this, instead of you go like this. I'm not sure why, but it's a lot harder to play slowly. So. Okay. Now, you might be wondering why we're moving up here to play these notes. When you could kind of do this. That's because the next chord is over here. So you want to end as close to that chord as possible. So. Okay. That was terrible. Okay, there you go. Okay, so now you go back into chorus 2 again, the same exact thing. Okay, now this part, the outro is different. It goes. Strum this with your pick, and then you bar these two with your pinky, the 7th fret on the high B and E string, and then this run is a little tricky. So I'll play that slowly again. I think Tommy, he actually plays it this way. He does a pull off with his ring finger and then slides back here. So this part, start on the 5th fret of the B string, slide up, and then slide back, and then back to the 7th. And then play this D on the high E string, 10th fret.